remember back at school there was one day every year that people used to either fear or love, and that was Athletics Day. Do you remember yours? All of the star runners and jumpers and throwers and spear people and everyone, they were all excited about it, and the rest of the school's like, Athletics Day. I'm sure it was fun, I'm sure it was. Anyway, I remember competing in an Athletics Day, and the winner of each heat for the 400 metres would go through to the final. Now, I didn't win my 400 metre heat, but by some computer glitch I ended up in the school's 400 metre final. So I geared myself up. I thought adrenaline's going to see me home here. I'm going to be okay. And so line up, the gun sounds, I'm off, and I am going full speed. And I realised something. I'm the lead here. As we hit the 100, 200 metre mark, I'm winning this race. And then all of a sudden something begins to happen. I begin to fade, I begin to tire, and everyone else seems to start running faster. It's like they'd kept some energy in the tank or something. In other words, they were actually good at running and planning how they'll run. Now, I'm no 400 metre specialist, and I'm certainly no marathon runner, but for some reason or another, in the passage connected to our clip today, Paul uses the illustration of a marathon runner having to persevere as kind of an idea for the way that we live out our Christian lives, or if we're not Christian, our general lives. That often we are faced with difficulties and struggles, and we have to persevere, we have to keep going. And for a marathon runner, there are many walls and barriers that come up along the journey. And for each of us, we face huge barriers and difficulties and struggles, but we are encouraged to persevere. And for the Christian, the encouragement is to keep our eyes on Jesus, who has persevered through enormous difficulty. If you think about what Jesus had to face, it was awful. It faced some of the most difficult situations that you could possibly face, including his own death. But he persevered, he kept strong, he kept running, and we are encouraged to go and do the same.